Nick is truly the weapon fashioned against Vivian. This episode is filled with so much drama. Hmm. So Uncle Amadi overheard Vivian telling somebody over the phone that she had sent 3 million naira to him and was telling the person not to bother her anymore. So Uncle Amadi confronted her and was asking her who she was talking to. But you all know how Vivian can be so disrespectful and arrogant. And she decided to show her disrespect as usual. But Uncle Amadi was not having it. Uncle Amadi pulled her by her clothes. Vivian did not expect that. And she still went on ranting and shouting and talking anyhow. Little did she know that Nick was behind listening to all the conversation. And so Nick came in, gave her a resounding and resetting power on her cheek. She didn't believe it. And Nick, the almighty Vivian that does not apologize to anybody, Nick made sure she knelt down. She went on her knees to beg Uncle Amadi. Hell, this is so sweet. So sweet. Hey, Vivian is in for a long time trouble because truly her past has come to show her pepe. So Nick apologized to Uncle Amadi. But Uncle Amadi is still suspecting that something is fishing. He's thinking that there might be something between Nick and Vivian. So Nick said he came around to see Ben and then he went in after apologizing to Uncle Amadi. So Nick left Uncle Amadi and went into the house and went straight into the kitchen to see Vivian. And Vivian, as usual, could not control her mouth. She was just ranting and talking and talking. And Nick gave her serious warning, telling her that she cannot order him around because he is actually her end. She should just know that her end has come. So Nick told Vivian that on no account must she disrespect Uncle Amadi or even anybody in the family. And also told her that for that display of foolishness that she's going to serve punishment, and her punishment is that she's going to send extra 2 million naira before 8 p.m. Vivian is in deep trouble. Uncle Amadi saw Vivian running out of the kitchen with so much fear and also saw Nick coming out of the same kitchen and was wondering. And then he had to ask Nick, "Do you know Vivian before now?" And he said, "No." And then he said, "The Vivian I know does not fear anybody, but I see so much fear in her eyes." So Nick apologized once again and walked away. But Kwamadi said, he might be old, but he's not too old to know this game, that there's something definitely fishing. The part that is also sweet in my stomach is that Mark went to Mama to beg to give him some time so that him and his wife can get somewhere else to stay. And Mama said, "Mark, go and speak to the owner of the house, Ben." Oh, that one is so sweet. And Mark said, "I can't speak to Ben. Mama, please help me." And Mama immediately shut him up and told him to get out of her sight. You see, this drama is unfolding small, bit by bit. On the other hand, Chris and Helen are beginning to show that, they really love each other. Chris wants to marry Helen, and Helen is saying, "Oh, I need some time to put my family together." And Chris is saying, "Is it that you don't like me? Is it that I'm not good enough?" And Helen has finally told Chris that she likes Chris and that if there's anyone she would want to walk down the aisle with again, is definitely Chris. And Chris was just blushing and smiling. My God, this is so beautiful. So, Madam Vivian, almighty Vivian that feels like she's untouchable, is gradually feeling the heat. She is being touched. And the touch just started. Guys, do well to follow, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me what you think Vivian's move will be next. It will not be a wise thing for her to even try to touch Nick because it's not going to be good at all. Guys, do well to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Share this video out, follow, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Yeah.